and he's very well supported.
Brilliant.
I can't say enough about everybody.
No?
I mean, it's been a hard year, I know, for younger people and everything. But we're very well supported.
It's nice to hear, thank you.
Especially here, Calderdale. Everybody, the GPs, everybody.
You find them wonderful?
I do.
Brilliant.
They've been super. I'm not everybody's the same, I realise that.
Yeah, but we just have to have a mixed way of views, so
Yes.
thank you for that.
I know young people are struggling, but we're doing really, really well.
Do you have any advice for younger people?
Well, we've never been through this before. There's not a lot. I'm trying to clear my head. That's why I'm just going for a walk, having a cup of coffee and just getting out, clearing my head while there's some carers in. I don't know, just bear with it, keep your spirits up, keep active, clear your head, don't stay indoors. I know it's a bit nippy today, but as soon as the sun shines off out, and they can't meet their friends yet, but they will.
Yeah.
There's light at the end of the tunnel.
So just keep busy.
So keep on.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
It's been an absolute pleasure. What's your name?
Mary.
Mary.
Hitchin.
Mary, it's been a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Goodbye, love.
Good luck.
They're accessible, and we're looking for people's comments. If I could.
Yeah, it's all right. Yeah. When you say not accessible, what are you thinking?
People are being referred by the GP, so
Yeah.
they're going to the GP with issues.
Yeah.
The GP's referring them to mental health services, and what we're finding is when they approach those services, there's too many hoops to jump through. Yeah, and a lot of people are reporting that they're getting fobbed off. With the lockdown, it's made it, the services are just so swamped now. It's made it so difficult. We just don't know how we can move forward with the way the services are right now.
Yeah, and in Calderdale, the children's mental health services are failing in all aspects, and that's located at the Grove Street Plaza. That's been in the courier recently that it's failing and all that lot with the children's aspect. So I thought we'd come out today and ask the main public if they've had any experiences.
I've found that the services when they're working are superb. They really are, and for a short while I was actually in it. And when I joined it, I couldn't get over how good it was. But the thing that I did notice, and everybody who worked for it said the same, was there weren't enough of them.
Mm-hmm.
And I think in lockdown, I do know that I don't work there now because I'm recovering from a stroke. But the thing is, the colleagues that I did have are going out the tree at the minute because they're not allowed to leave home.
Okay, these are people that work in mental health services.
In all services, all
Okay.
to do with adult health and social care.
Yep.
And mental health and all
Yep.
sorts of stuff like that. And it's not that they don't want to do it, it's that COVID, sadly, they don't have the capacity, and COVID precluded their ability to do their jobs the way they would like. So it's not anybody's fault. I wouldn't put it down to anybody being at fault at all. I would put it down to the frustration at the moment is that they cannot. I don't think they can do what they want to do because of COVID situation, and they are not allowed to work outside. Might change, you see, because of the jab.
Okay.
Now I know, like myself, I've had my first jab. You've had yours, haven't you? And when you work in a circumstance in Bradford where Jackie can't go out, so until she gets a second jab, then so maybe when the second jab comes on, you might see a huge improvement, and I doubt that you'd see one until then.
Okay. Thank you.
So
Just a point of view.
No,
is
yeah,
it
brilliant.
Calderdale Mental Health Services.
That's
I
the
heard
one
you say
I'm talking
Bradford,
about.
yeah.
No, that's the one I'm talking about.
So it'd be the Dales Centre and then services.
There's all sorts of services for mental health. There's loads of them all over the place. I work predominantly in care homes.
Okay.
So, but I do know that. Go on,
Mental
Deb.
health care, I think people are more accepting of mental health issues now, and there are people, well-known people, Christopher Eccleston, Freddie Flintoff, they've come out and said we suffer with mental health issues, and that all makes it better. But as people become aware of it, the service isn't there to back it up. So we're taking away people's brushing it under the carpet,
Yep.
and shame
Yep.
of suffering, but then there isn't a service to help them once
So
they've taken the huge
We're reducing the
step.
stigma. We're
Yes.
saying it's okay to not be
Yes.
okay.
Oh, aye.
However, when people say, okay, I'm not okay, there's too many
There's
hoops to
nothing
jump
there.
through and there's nothing there for them because there's too much need.
And I work, I'm support worker for Bradford Council, and a lot of my clients have mental health issues. As soon as you go to the NHS mental health service, they won't look at them if they're taking drugs or they're alcoholic. They just say, oh no, we can't treat people.
I can't agree with that because I think
Well, I
that's
can't agree with
self-medicating
that.
and part of the problem.
Well, that's why they take.
Yeah.
That's why they take drugs.
So
and
it's a
drink.
cop out and a fob
Yeah,
off.
but they'll just say no, we can't treat anybody.
And that's
like
across the board.
that. Well, yeah, but as far as I've
Blanket
witnessed
policy,
it, yeah,
done.
for mental health, yeah.
Yeah.
How do you think the police and that are supporting people with drug
quite.
addictions and alcohol addictions? Because they've obviously had a lot of problems with their cuts to their
Yes.
budgets and things.
And you see, this is something I've noticed. I think if you witness somebody now who falls off a bike and breaks his leg, you will ring 999 and you will get an ambulance. And if somebody has a mental health episode, you will ring 999 and get the police. It's not, that to me...
I've got a
doesn't
video on YouTube where that happened personally to myself.
Really,
Oh.
yeah,
I went and tried to access services
yeah.
for over 10 years and I'd what I'd call a breakdown where I just said, no, that's not good enough. I've had enough now.
Uh-huh.
And I went and kind of said, look, I'm not happy about this. And they rung the police.
Yeah.
And I blasted it all on YouTube and it went
Yeah,
viral.
No, you've got to do
yeah,
that.
it would do because that is what it's like. And I mean, the police, often it's down to the individual. I mean, there are a lot of good police and there are a lot of not so good ones, and they're not so aware of how they should be treating people. I think they've got a tough job to do,
Yep.
as do all the frontline
Yep,
services.
yep.
But again, it's the same thing. There isn't enough of them with the right sort of training. You know, if you could say that this, yeah, we've called the police, but it's a mental health issue. Do we have a team of, officers that are trained
Yes, yep.
to look after the guys that have the people that have mental health issues? That that might be a service that could come in the future.
We want to try and work with services now. We want to try and put together a team of people
Yes.
and let's see if we can work together to get better outcomes. That's where we're at now.
Well, I wish you a lot of good luck with that. I really do.
I think
Thank you.
It would be good if we could actually have a mental health accident emergency, like we've got an accident emergency, but have a mental health one.
That's a brilliant idea, Jamie. Yeah, like a walking centre.
Yeah, for people. But
Well,
it seems like we won't get
I
that any days. So
I don't think it'll come now. I think over time it'll come.
Something has got to
There's a lot of
change.
pressure on it.
They're going to be swamped. It can't carry on as it is. It can't. But yeah, we'll leave you with your day, guys.
Agency I've found that are really good, that will take people that have drug and alcohol related problems. The charity Mind,
Oh, they're good.
but it's down to a charity.
Mhm.
It's not a government funded.
But the government, that I don't know what the right word is I'm looking for, but they don't want to distinguish between the two, physical and mental health difficulties. They want them to be treated as the same.
Yeah, and they're not.
But on paper they're saying they are, and in reality they're not.
No, they're not.
I've worked with firms like Healthy Minds, and there's one of them, well, it's close to the minute, as they all are, the big ones in Todmorden.
Yeah.
And they're great. They're really good, but there's not enough of them either.
We'll have to go down and see them, and have a look what's going on.
do you think Ollie Lynch as our MP, do you think she's doing a good job with people with
I
this
haven't
illness?
followed her
or-
career. I generally agree with her politics, but I'm not. I don't really know because I haven't looked into it.
No,
It would
we
be
don't know
unfair.
much
It
about
would be unfair of me to comment on
Do you have a message for young people?
that. Oh, you're good at that.
I used to work for the YMCA.
Oh,
Young people, yeah. I'd say don't be fobbed off. Shout and shout loud until somebody hears you. You know, young people don't need a good talking to. They need a good listening to.
Well said.
The young people.
Thank you so much. We'll leave it there.
yeah, it's a pleasure. Good luck.